Dreams are your brain's way of mixing memories with imagination, weaving threads of the familiar with patterns of the impossible, crafting realities that dissolve the moment you awaken, yet linger in your thoughts like ghostly fingerprints. In the theater of sleep, your brain becomes both the director and the stage, replaying fragments of your day while bending them into strange, symbolic shapes that defy logic but carry hidden meaning. Scientists have discovered that during REM sleep, the brain's activity rivals, or even surpasses its waking state, lighting up regions connected to memory, emotion, and creativity, as though sleep itself is not a state of rest, but a vivid rehearsal. It is here that faces you've long forgotten return, conversations that never happened play out, and landscapes no human has ever walked unfold beneath your feet. Because the mind cannot invent entirely new faces. It stitches together features from countless strangers you've crossed without ever realizing. Dreams often work as a kind of emotional laboratory, allowing you to process fear, grief, joy, and desire in safe but surreal scenarios. And it's no coincidence that people who experience trauma often relive it in dreams, where the brain attempts to file away the overwhelming weight of memory. What's even more astonishing is that dreams have been responsible for shaping human history and creativity. Einstein's theory of relativity, Paul McCartney's melody for Yesterday, and the structure of the periodic table all emerged from dream-inspired revelations. As though the subconscious has access to a dimension of thought the waking mind cannot reach. Ancient civilizations treated dreams as portals to the divine. Egyptians slept in temples hoping for messages from gods, while Greeks believed in dream oracles that could predict the fate of cities and empires. Yet, modern neuroscience shows that the strangeness of dreams may be less mystical and more mechanical, a byproduct of the brain trying to consolidate memories while silencing parts of logic and motor control, which explains why your dreams often ignore the laws of physics, why you fly without wings, breathe underwater, or move through walls with ease. But just because they are illogical doesn't mean they are meaningless. Dreams frequently act as a mirror of your inner world, disguising real fears and desires beneath bizarre imagery, so that running through an endless maze may reflect not just a nightmare, but a deeper anxiety about being trapped in life. Lucid dreaming, where the dreamer realizes they are inside the dream and takes control, blurs the boundary between the unconscious and the conscious, opening the possibility of training skills, exploring creativity, or even confronting inner demons in a landscape sculpted by thought itself. Remarkably, when the brain dreams of practicing an action, whether playing an instrument or rehearsing a speech, the same neural pathways fire as if the act were being performed in waking life, suggesting dreams themselves might refine talent. Still, as much as science reveals, so much remains unknown. Why do some people dream in color while others dream in monochrome? Why do recurring dreams haunt us like an unsolved riddle? Why do animals twitch and whimper as though they too wander through shadowy dreamscapes? Dolphins sleep with half their brain awake, yet researchers wonder if the sleeping half drifts into dreamlike visions of the ocean depths, while cats chase invisible prey in slumber, hinting that the act of dreaming is not uniquely human but an ancient biological phenomenon woven into the very fabric of survival. The line between dream and reality has always fascinated humanity, inspiring myths, art, and philosophy, because dreams reveal how fragile the boundary is between what we experience and what we imagine. They remind us that the mind is not a static machine, but a boundless storyteller, constantly reshaping reality, constantly testing possibilities, constantly whispering in symbols that only half make sense. And when we awaken, often startled or enchanted, the traces of those fleeting visions slip away faster than sand through fingers, leaving behind only fragments. Yet in those fragments lie the raw material of our deepest creativity, our most hidden fears, and perhaps even the secrets of who we really are when stripped of the masks of the waking world.